like squatted up with my posse.
We're gonna drop an album.
Don't Walk to the TTC, our new hit single.
Yeah.
Off of our album, Mickey's Gift Station. Hi, it's the All Ears crew. I'm Breedlove.
I'm Molly.
And I'm Quincy.
We are here for fireworks tonight at the Magic Kingdom, and then when we're leaving through the massive crowds, we're gonna see what's the fastest way back. Is it the ferry boat, is it the monorail, or is it your own 2 feet? We're gonna have a little fun in the Magic Kingdom before we get to the science.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are you excited?
Totally.
Are you?
Are you?
You better be excited.
Yeah. All right, we are heading into the hub. It's about 30 minutes to fireworks.
Yeah, a little less.
A little less than 30 minutes to fireworks. And
Very busy.
yeah, it's super busy. So we're gonna have to try to find a good spot.
This is definitely a very popular show. Fireworks are always going to be popular. So if you really want to guarantee a good spot, I recommend getting into position like 45 minutes to an hour early. We're cutting it a little close, but we're going to see if there's somewhere we can pop in that doesn't impact somebody else's view for the show. We've gotten a pretty good spot. We have a pretty good view of the castle. I would say for this show, I actually do prefer to be towards the top of Main Street, just so you can see the projections on Main Street as well. However, this is going to give us a great view of the castle and the fireworks in the sky. So,
I thought you were just telling us that, and I was like, that's really nice, Molly. Thanks.
yeah, this is how I talk all the time.
Thank you for telling us that.
This is my tour guide voice. Breedlove,
Yeah.
have you seen this show?
I actually have not seen it. I've only heard it from Tomorrowland, and I saw the fireworks up in the sky, but I've never watched from here.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you to
that's
see it.
exciting.
You've seen it though, right, Quincy?
I have, because I came like in October, so the same month it launched, and I staked it out for 2.5 hours, about 25 steps that way. So no, this is my second time seeing it.
Yay!
Have you seen it, Molly?
Breedlove, what did you think?
It was incredible. Are there people that criticize it?
There are a lot of people that criticize it.
I just have to say, if you are critical of Enchantment, you and I have beef. That was incredible. It was
It's really good.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful show.
I think they blended newer and older films together in a really interesting, beautiful, seamless way. I was very moved by it.
All right, and now we deal with this. Should we make a train?
Yeah, do a train.
Human train, hold on to my backpack.
Fireworks, methods, hold on to backpack.
This is when we say time and time again, friends, pack those patient pants.
I wanted to tell you that I really like your pants.
Thank you.
Where did you get them?
Target.
The patient store?
You put your punch over.
Yep, not Target.
They are in fact patient pants.
Here's the thing, if Magic Kingdom does not close at the time the fireworks are, you're much better off getting out of this madness and heading to an attraction, because you're gonna end up waiting in line for the transportation, as we're about to find out. And I would rather wait in line for Haunted Mansion than the monorail myself. Plus, if you leave later, you'll get really pretty pictures at night on Main Street and of the castle. So if the park is still open, do yourself a favor and don't leave right now.
Goodbye.
All right, bye, friends. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you there.
Enjoy the monorail.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Enjoy the ferry boat.
Enjoy your walk. All right. So one thing that you'll notice about the ferry boat at this time is that it's got a pretty windy sort of walk over to it, and that's just so that it doesn't end up with a big beefy crowd right at the ferry boat. So we have to head down this way to enter the thing for the ferry boat. I've started my timer again from walking out of the gates to see how long it'll take to get to the ferry boat, and then we'll see how long the ferry boat ride itself takes.
Okay, Breedlove is in this very long line for monorail. Quincy is headed in the pack to the boats. And while they do sometimes run a bus from the Transportation and Ticket Center back and forth to Magic Kingdom at night, I will be answering one of your biggest questions, which is how long does it take to walk? Recently, they added a walking path from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom, which was really great for Grand guests, so now they could walk if they'd like to. And since there was already a walking path from the Polynesian to the Grand, and also a walking path from the TTC to the Polynesian, technically, there's one long path from the Magic Kingdom to the TTC. But how long is it going to take me? Well, we're about to find out.
It's hard to believe, considering how huge this line is, how far we still have to go before we get to the actual loading area. But we shall see. Maybe the boat will take a lot longer. I don't know. Could be. How long will it take Molly to walk? All shall be revealed. But for now, we've got a long line of people ahead of us.
This is probably the largest crowd you'll find yourself in Disney World, is leaving Magic Kingdom immediately after the fireworks. If you do choose to do so, like we said, you can definitely ride another ride if the park isn't closing immediately, or hang out for a second to try to avoid this. But huge crowds, certainly the most intense transportation science we've ever done. Lots of people. Just me and 40,000 of my closest friends, 2 of which are Molly and Breedlove. Or maybe some of them are you. I don't know. When were you here last?
I will say I'm getting a pretty amazing view of the electric water pageant, which has been around for almost 50 years. Well, over 50 years at this point. It's almost an opening day show. It debuted just a few weeks after Walt Disney World opened in 1971, and it's this just like delightful, kitschy show on the water. And I'm getting a great view of it. So far my walk is off to a good start.
All right, it's now been 20 minutes since we started making our way out of Main Street, out the front of the park. And I am now just about to be let into the sort of preloading area where we'll be sectioned off by car. And doesn't look like we're getting on this particular monorail. It looks like we'll probably get on the next one, which is not anywhere near as bad as I thought it would be. I have to say this line moves pretty quickly. It moves much more quickly than I thought it would. So far so good.
There goes a monorail. I wonder if Breedlove already got on one. I would be shocked if he did. I feel like he's going to have waited for a few. But I will say one thing I'm loving about the monorails right now is that for the 50th, they have underlit them. Is that the right word? With whatever color the monorail is. So like monorail green's got green lights, and monorail gold is gold lights, and monorail blue is blue lights. And you get it. I don't need to give you more color examples. But I think that's really fun and something to look for when you're looking at the monorails right now.
All right. And I'm stepping on the boat. Oh, like almost exactly 12 minutes after stepping through the gates of Magic Kingdom. So we are officially 22 minutes into our journey. One big tip I have about the ferry boat is that if you don't have wheels, I recommend heading up to the second level. It does mean that they can fit more people on the ferry boat, which means that they'll be able to move more people out of Magic Kingdom faster. If you do that, it'll benefit the people behind you. So you could be one of those people that's benefited if somebody in front of you took that tip. So that's one of my favorite things. If you don't have wheels, strollers, ECV, wheelchair, it is a good idea to head upstairs. A lot more standing room, a lot more seats too.
If you look way out on the water, I can see a ferry boat pulling out as well. I wonder if Quincy's on that one. I'd be pretty surprised if she already got on one, but they can put a lot of people on there.
And we're off, just 2 minutes on the boat. So I loaded on the whole loading process probably took 3 to 4 minutes. I loaded on and was on in 2 minutes. So we're officially 24 minutes into our journey at this point. We'll see how long the ride takes. Molly's got a pretty long walk, and Breedlove likely has a pretty significant wait on the monorail, so I wonder how they're doing.
All right, we are in the pre-loading queue, and it's 13 minutes since we actually exited Magic Kingdom. That's how long it took us to get to this point, and we have a monorail right here that we're about to board. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a lap so we pay attention to when we actually boarded the monorail. But so far, I mean, this is moving very quickly, and I'm impressed with monorail as a mode of transportation for escaping Magic Kingdom after the fireworks.
One thing to keep in mind is you probably don't want to walk this far, considering you probably just spent the day in the Magic Kingdom and your feet are probably tired. And if you've got strollers or wheelchairs, it's not a short walk. So it may end up being the fastest, who's to say, but it's definitely going to be the most energy exuded as well. Breedlove, is that you?
Oh wow, Molly said she's at the Grand. So she was below us on the walking path. I really looked for her and I didn't see her.
I will say I'm probably walking at a faster clip than most people. I'm by myself. I'm not pushing a stroller. And I'm used to walking all day, so I'm a pretty fast walker.
All right, we're pulling in. This boat ride is pretty short. Looks like it's gonna come in at just about 5 minutes. I think I'm right near where that pathway is gonna lower down. This is new. This like upper level exit is new. Helps get people on and off the ferry boat a little faster. I noticed that the loading process was a lot shorter than it used to be before they had this pathway.
It's kind of a maze at the Grand to figure out how to get on the path to the Polynesian, but when in doubt, just head for the water, because the path is along the lagoon. But you kind of have to like do a whole lap around all the pool and everything to get back on the right path.
I can't be sure where Quincy is, but I know we beat Molly, and I'm having a feeling we are here before Quincy, unless that's her pulling into the boat over there right now, which is definitely possible. But I think either Quincy and I are a tie right now, or I got here before her. Maybe monorail is the way to go.
It's the wedding chapel. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. And there's the Polynesian.
So they're not using the upper ramp. Everyone's exiting on the bottom floor, but exiting started about 20 minutes after we got on the boat. So just a 5.5 minute ride really until exit started here on the ferry boat. And look, the electrical water pouch is to the 50th part. It's so cute.
And I would walk 500 miles. Wait, is that the lyrics?
We did it. Now Quincy said she did just dock, so I believe this is going to be counted as a tie, because that boat that we saw pulling in is indeed Quincy's boat.
Okay, we've made it to the outskirts of the Polynesian from the outskirts of the Grand. It only takes about 3 minutes to get between the two hotels from the very, very end of the Grand to the very, very end of the Polynesian. However, if you were staying at these resorts and trying to go between the two, you're probably trying to go for like dining or shopping. I would say it's 5 to 10 minutes to get from the main areas of each to the other one.
Both options are great options. I would say Quincy probably had a more comfortable ride because the boat is obviously a lot bigger and it's open air. We were on the monorail, packed in like sardines with a lot of other people, and all the doors and windows are closed. There's no fresh air, so I think probably the move is to take the boat if it is the exact same length of time, regardless. Either way, we got here very quickly, and it wasn't a terribly uncomfortable ride, and we got to ride the monorail, and the views were incredible. There's a lot of pros to the monorail, so I'm happy with our performance today in this experiment.
And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
Quincy. Quincy. Where are
I
you,
don't
Quincy?
Molly or Breedlove.
Whoa.
So,
Quincy.
oh, I do see Breedlove actually.
I don't see you anywhere.
He's looking for me. There he is.
Did you go try to meet me? Did you try to meet me in my place and I met you at yours?
Yes,
That's
hello.
nice. Hi. So it looks like 33 minutes.
Yeah, mine was 33 minutes.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, and Molly's just not here yet.
No.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, racing fast, and I'm homebound. Bum ba dum ba na, bum 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 ba dum ba na.
Molly is going to be not here for a long time.
So I guess we just get to hang out then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I've always said?
What?
No place in Walt Disney World I'd rather hang out than the TTC. Look at this environment.
Hold on. Look at it. Look at this environment.
The
decor. The
The
theming.
theming is
Wow.
unparalleled.
You know, when I think magic,
Yes.
I think the TTC.
TTC, yes. Now, there used to be a gift shop that has a really fabulous neon sign. So they're
Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Do you think they would give that to us if we asked nicely enough the right person?
Maybe.
Like if I sent an
Okay.
email to Josh tomorrow, the chairman of Disney Parks.
I would absolutely love it if you could get that into our possession.
It's your birthday. It could be a late birthday present. Start a petition, and you guys who are watching this video and experiencing this with us can sign it.
Mickey's gift station.
Mickey's gift station.
I see the sign directing me to the TTC. It just says monorail, arrow, but I knew it's the right one because I can also see the lights from the TTC.
Look at all of these spiders. We are working on a very exciting TikTok, remaking pictures from when we were cute and adorable and young. Here we have Molly in her natural habitat, taking photos of the castle.
Gotta get pics for the gram.
You can see that Breedlove is now holding a hat with a Mickey bar on top. We're professionals. Yeah, you gotta get it all over your face.
Oh wait, I need a napkin.
Tell me when it's time for me to go get one.
Now.
He moves so fast.
He did.
It's really good.
My wig. Hot tip. The land to apply your wig in Magic Kingdom is definitely going to be Storybook Circus.
Him and Esmeralda. I could have been being born when that photo was taken.
Oh, that's a fun game.
Yeah, that's it. You look like Blue's Clues.
It's Quincy's turn. Breedlove had these beautiful chonky
I just
sneakers. You guys have the same size feet?
No.
Wait, this is the perfect time for Quincy and I to explain something. Quincy and I do have the same size feet, and we've been pitching a video for months where one of us, we buy a pair of Crocs and we buy a pair of, what are those other ones called? Natives that were like very trendy, and we each wear one on one foot and we see which foot is more comfortable.
It'll look just like
And we keep being told no one will watch that. So if you would watch that, put in the comments so our dream can finally come true. As beautiful as Quincy looks in the one shoe polka dot pant windbreaker ensemble, we didn't count for the fact that right now is a time when the fireworks are about to go off in about 30 minutes, so they block off part of Fantasyland for safety. It's a fallout area, so you're not able to get anywhere near the castle at this point. So Quincy's gonna film this TikTok next time she's here.
at another time.
But for now, we just can leave you with a lingering look at the outfit.
This is a nice sneak peek now. Molly! You made it. How are you, cardio queen?
I know it's probably tempting to some of you when you see those long monorail and boat lines to say, I'll just walk. It won't be that far. But it was 36 minutes, and I'm a pretty fast walker.
You're speedy.
And so imagine if you had been in a theme park all day. I was filming all day before this, so I'm also tired. So Like, you don't want to be in a theme park on your feet all day and then walk 36 minutes to get back to the transportation and ticket center. You are not going to be faster, despite the fact that you think you might be.
Compared to the 23 minutes
Yes.
that Breedlove and I spent on the monorail and boat respectively, we spent the exact same amount of time, and it was about a 5-6 minute ride is all that it was, and the rest was waiting, but that still was not that bad.
Speaking of not a comfortable ride, chafing. It can happen when you're walking for 36 minutes. Seems like the boat would be the winner.
The boat, I think, has won our science today.
I think so too. I would like to point out that there is sometimes a secret bus that runs from the TTC to the Magic Kingdom and back on busy days at fireworks dump time. So you may want to ask a transportation cast member when you see them if there's a bus running, because that might actually be the fastest.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know about it. It's air conditioned too.
It's not advertised, so always ask about that, but that's not a guarantee that that'll be running.
I'd like to add that I chafed from waiting in line.
Oh well, at least we learned a lot of good science. I did get a lot of time to reflect with my thoughts.
Yes.
What was the outcome?
That I posted a picture of us on Instagram.
Oh, really? I
thank
have to
you.
look at
That's
it.
nice.
Yeah, much like many of you, I don't want to be alone with my thoughts for too long, so I turned to the distraction that is social media.
Perfect.
And on that very cheery note,
Let us know what other questions you have. Do you want to see more transportation experiments, wait times? What other science can we do for you? Because we will figure out the answers to your questions.
we're official scientists and we will science it up.
If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let us know what you'd like to see us do next in the comments.
You can subscribe as well, and you can follow us on social media at AllEars.net.
And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
I'm Quincy.
I'm Breedlove.
Thanks for watching.
See you soon. Bye.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.